Two retirees can earn the same average return, invest in similar portfolios, and still have very different retirement outcomes. Why? Because timing matters. Let me tell you about Linda and James. They retired in the same year, had similar portfolios, and thought they were ready. But just months after retiring, the market dropped sharply. Linda panicked and started selling investments to cover her bills. James had planned differently. He drew from more stable sources and let the rest of his portfolio ride. A few years later, even though their average returns were the same, Linda's portfolio had shrunk significantly while James's had time to recover. That sequence of returns, risk, and action, and it can happen to anyone. Sequence of returns risk shows up when markets decline early in retirement, right when withdrawals begin. When that happens, you're not just losing value, you're locking in losses by selling assets to generate income. Those assets aren't there anymore when markets recover. The takeaway is simple but powerful. It's not just about how much return you earn, it's when you earn it. A fixed indexed annuity, or FIA, is designed to offer market potential tied to a market index while protecting against market losses based on contract terms. FIAs aren't meant to beat the market. They're not a replacement for investments. But because they don't decline when markets fall, they can act as a stable buffer during volatile periods, exactly when sequence of returns risk does the most damage. A common approach is a bucket strategy. Think of it simply: money for now, money for soon, money for later. FIAs, or fixed indexed annuities, often live in that soon bucket. The early years of retirement, when market declines, can hurt the most. When markets are down, retirees may withdraw from more stable buckets instead of selling long-term investments at the wrong time, giving those assets time to recover. Another approach uses an optional lifetime income rider on an FIA. The goal isn't maximizing returns, it's covering essential expenses with predictable income. When markets decline, that income continues based on contract terms. That stability can reduce pressure to sell investments during down markets and create more flexibility elsewhere in the plan. Now, it's important to note, fixed indexed annuities are long-term insurance products. They can involve surrender charges. Optional riders can add cost, and growth is limited by contract features. None of that makes them good or bad, just important to understand. Retirement planning just isn't about growing money. It's about protecting it, especially when timing works against you. Sequence of returns risk is real, but with thoughtful planning and the right mix of tools, it can be manageable. If you're wondering whether or not an FIA fits into your retirement strategy, let's get you connected with an advisor. Go to www.makeitpersonalpodcast.com where we can get you in touch with somebody. Until next time, make it personal. It's your money, it's your plan, it's your future.
This podcast is for educational purposes only and may include references to concepts that have legal and/or tax implications. Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc. does not provide tax or legal advice. Please consult with the appropriate professional regarding your personal situation prior to making any financial decisions. Strategies discussed may not be suitable for everyone. Securities and advisory services offered through Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Mutual of Omaha Advisors is a division of Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company.